in a society where them claim say is a Christian society. And when me a picnic, I don't know if my mother used to get beaten from her mother, but me go assume that because as we say we live in a society where we read a little book named Bible and it say, don't spare the rod and spoil the child. So most of we grew up in that thinking there. It's like how them tell you say, see no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil. See I'm blind, hear and deaf. Because we are showing you how the things change on and the contradictions continue in our consciousness, you know. Because when them say see I'm blind, hear and deaf, it's obvious. So what them I tell you, you know, that if you see anything I go on funny, just go on like you don't see. And if you hear anything I go on strange, just go on like you don't hear. But in our society today, them I tell you, say, if you see anything, talk. If you hear anything, talk. So right away, that get debunked right there, so that get leaked out of the door there now. See, I'm blind here and if no work now this Dominican society here right now. So them have a thing in the Bible say, don't spare the rod and spoil the child. So everybody bring it up. Every time you talk about don't beat a child, your ears say, the Bible says, don't spare the rod and spoil the child. And furthermore, my mother used to beat me when me do something wrong. So what? Pick the forget lick. Well, hear what me I say now. Because my mother had to beat me. She punished me. Punished me in some strange way. Because me that say, when you never hear what me that say, is that one of the weirdest thing me do, and the worst thing me do, when my mother vex about, is when me and my friend then go party and stay late at night. Me talk about teenager, 14-year-old, 15-year-old. We are going to party. Anyway, the party, them, me and my friend, them find the party. Vineyard Town. I mean, Armour Heights. Mary torn up a red girl ring. Me frightened for no, so no, me have to pass red girl ring every day if I go out my yard. No. And it's a place where me used to walk from red girl ring, come along a Manor Park, and then I try to find a way how to reach down a Woodford Park where we used to live. Me and my friend, them. So, when my mother lock her door, and them days there, I one room with a little back one, where it's not even a room, but she put me out to sleep because she and her husband had sleep in a one room. Not like when we used to sleep, when we used to in a one room, because me and my mother grew up in a one room, I'd sleep on the same bed. So, it comes to the point now where my mother locked me out of the house because when me there party, the nicest part, well, even to this day, look here, already you go at the party, the nicest part of the party is after 12, 1 o'clock. Them was at that time bus stop run. Because at them days, the bus stop run at 12 o'clock. You can't find no bus to go home, so you have to walk. And lucky thing we used to walk in a group, 4 or 5 hours, we come from party. Well, when me reach home, them hours there, you know, my mother open the door, you know. If me ever knock on the door, me hear a voice, go back, go sleep where you just come from. So you know, say, me have to itch up on the veranda and sleep. A morning come now, me go inside. And sometimes you tell her friend them say, you know, say sometimes when me lock him out, or when me beat him, me feel funny. And my mother me a talk about, you know, me don't know if you're another man mother, you know. My mother tell her friend them, come me hear her tell her friend them say, boy, every time she beat me, she feel away, she lock me out of the house. Me feel away. Because I remember one night my mother locked me out of the house and I go over Machado go sleep, you know. For those of you who don't know Machado Sport Club there, you know. Right at Duppy Gate. That school where they cross the road now from at the stoplight, so right at Duppy Gate, that barracks, Arman Barracks there. Over there used to name Machado Sport Club. Me remember one night, me have to walk along from my Gresham Road there, so when me used to live there, through Woodford Park there, and go sleep over the park, because my mother now open the door. Them days that we not afraid at all. Because them days, you know, like, man, I got trouble here or nothing. It's just a youth that sleep on a bench in the park. Me remember one night, when me used to live at Hard Street at Alman Town, me go down a town. I think it was a Christmas Eve night. Me go down town and get involved in the excitement. That me I remember saying, I have to go back to Hard Street. And my mother locked the door. And me have to sleep in one stall. Me have to sleep in one stall one night. And when it early, man, me get up now and go up there. Before she wake and sit down at the door and wait till she open the door. And me realize it's a punishment. It's a punishment. Now, come to what we are talking about just now. Most Jamaican people have a Christian intention. Most Jamaican, especially the mothers. Mothers have Christian intention. And me I say, me can't figure it out, but me kind of figure it out because me never used to beat my picnic them. Me have 2 girls. Where people say, Mutango 2 picnic have? Yes, me no feel no way. Me no feel no way. At 2 me could have manage at the time, and right now me want another picnic right now. And I say me can't have none, but me wouldn't want none. And at 2 picnic, me grow up. And me never beat them. But them know sometimes them do something, me just look upon them and them know what them not supposed to do or what them supposed to do. Now, anybody will tell me, say, licking a picnic is because of what the picnic do while you lick them and not because that something in you get aggressive and aggravated where you can't control. Tell me something different. Tell me something different. Because if you have to lick for a picnic to make them do what you want them do, something wrong with you. And you need counseling. You need counseling. If you have a lick a picnic, box a picnic, thump a picnic, kick a picnic, take iron pipe, lick the picnic, mash it, lick the picnic, is the mother need the counseling. No matter the picnic, I don't know where the picnic could have done. Come and see some people do something to some picnic. That me I say, but out of your womb, that picnic they come from. And that you do. The other day, I go to England. And a woman with a little 4-year-old picnic in the line. And every line the picnic ball out, she lick the picnic in the picnic head. And everybody a look on her, you know. And you can't know, say it's a ghetto girl, you know, because most of the time, without any apology, and mostly ghetto people do them something there. So she go up on the plane with the picnic, and every minute the picnic ball, she lick the picnic in her head. And the more she lick the picnic in her head, the more the picnic ball out, and she'll say, stop your knife, boof, and lick the picnic. Then if you lick the picnic, and she say, stop the knife, the picnic go ball again, boof, because it's hurt the picnic. All right. She'll lick the picnic, boof, 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 till she reach upon the plane now. Okay, now. We come off of the plane at Heathrow Airport. And we are walking down now to immigration. That long walk there to immigration. And she walk with the picnic, and the picnic be the same way, you know. But she not lick the picnic. So when we reach at the line now, me with my big mouth, because everybody, whole heap of people at the line now, and everybody I realize that she lick up the picnic from down at Jamaica. When she reach at the line now, me turn around to her and say, tell me something. Oh, come in and lick the picnic now. You hear what she say? She say, up here, so, I know fear picnic. What she talk about? She talk about England now. She say, up here, so, I know fear me picnic. In other words, she know, say, if she lick the picnic in England, she go in a problem. So she can't control the anger. Because in a Jamaica, you can't say it's a turn on and turn off thing. She can't control the anger in a Jamaica because there is nothing that going to reprimand her from licking the picnic in a Jamaica. But when she reach in England, she don't ever gone out the road, you know. And in the immigration, she walk with everybody and go to the immigration authorities. And when me turn around to her in the line and say, so, oh, you know, lick the picnic now. The woman turn around and say, up here, so I feed them picnic. Me I say, oh, I saw it go. That means, say, it's not the picnic It's something in a you, the parents. There's something in the parents that need to be rectified. And if you check how to rectify it, you have to see it come way down from a line where them will tell you, say, if you punish a picnic, you have to lick them because don't spare the rod and spoil the child. Don't spare the rod and spoil the child. Me never lick my picnic. And me know, say, them is quite okay. Them is not unruly children. Because them never show, them never say nothing to her yet. I do nothing for her. I go say, well, what a rule set up picnic them. The first time my mother hear me, because bad was up on a stage in a Sunsplash. I said, when we go back, she say, but me never know your cousin bad one. And at that time, me a big man, and my mother never. And every time you shut up, she say, I know, say, never raise him voice to me yet. And my mother tell me these things, say, tell her friend them, say, me never raise my voice to her yet. And up to this day, me never raise my voice to my mother. And my mother never take up something and chew up on me, take up something and boof back. When people are telling you, say, well, when people are telling you, say, when you lick the picnic them, it work. Well, me don't know if it work, you know. Me don't know if it work, but me know, say, is abuse. And me no have that mind about spare rod and spoil child. Me no have that mind because you can't talk to a child and not only talk as well you hear the things upon the truth. It's not what you say. It's what you do. It's not conversations. It's emulating. The child emulate. So if you don't have a strong family structure that is guiding the process, when the mother is going to dance and borrowing her granddaughter clothes, you know there's something wrong. When the mother can go and dance and make them light fire underneath her and everybody reel up in the dance, you know there's something wrong. When the mother can look on a little month-old picnic, I walk and I try walk and can't walk properly, and I tell him, say, come on, and this and that, and tell him all sort of explicit language, you know there's something wrong. When you hear a mother can look on a father in the house and start to talk some things against him because him never deal with the school fee, or he was supposed to go look about the light bill or the water rate, and you start to tell him all sort of arms house this and arms house that, you know there's something wrong. When the mother bleaching at the house, you know there's something wrong. So the argument about punishment is not taking up a machete and beat a picnic. I take a piece of broad piece of board and box the picnic, I thump the picnic at the face. That is not punishment, that is abuse. And we grew up in a society where give credence to this kind of punishment that most Jamaicans say, the picnic forget lick because it's a punishment for something wrong that the picnic do. So all when a woman know have a man. Good afternoon, Sanjay. Good afternoon. May you talk. Come on, like, oh, you don't want to talk parade. May you talk because you're the only woman, well, fluffy outside, but may you talk. All right, now. I don't know if you agree with the argument, the picnic forget leak. You agree, right? Sometimes. Yes, you said the picnic forget leak. What is it sometime? When a picnic forget leak? Tell me.
No, when them them take too long to listen. Sometimes they give instructions and them don't listen. Maybe that's the easiest way to reach them. It's not the best route.
No.
Sometimes
Qualify what you say.
Sometimes the easiest way to reach them.
The easiest. So you take the easy way by licking them.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So one thing now. You can talk to the picnic and get the picnic to do what you are doing now. But because that is the easiest way now, you're going to go fire a lick. Take up something and box the picnic. Anything where you have in the your hand, you lick the picnic with it.
No, that time it pile up. No, you tell him 1, 2.
That means you then. That means there's something in a you a trigger this, you know. It's like when somebody in a pain in our bed. Somebody a pain, you know, and somebody don't have no use to themselves, nor society, nor people. Again, them don't have no use. But you that prefer to them that they are suffer. Because you say, well, I know, and the person at the bed one dead, you know. Because them don't have no use to you, no use to society, no use to themselves. But you don't want them go dead. So it's not the person upon the bed where I want dead, you know, it's you. It's something in you I say, you are going to say at all costs, make the person live, even though the person is in a pain and agony. All right. If you there your yard, and your man gone to work, and you there your yard and look after the picnic them, and look after the house, and you're supposed to make your dinner for the man, and you come home, and him come home, you say, well, I'm to the dinner. Him see I watch TV. The next day him come home, him say, you and your girlfriend up on the veranda chat people business. The next day him come home, him see I do your fingernail. You ask him, what happened to the food? Because I did your work for light bill, water, everything, and you say, what happened to the food? And you say, try you know, see me I do my fingernail. Then you see Sharon did come here and me have to talk to her about her man down the road where I left her and all them something there. And him clot you one box in your face. All right now. You deserve it. You think your man should have put him on for you because that's something you should have done and you never do it? No, nobody show me no advertisement. Nobody show me no advertisement. And me I run the show, you know. Me want you to talk to me as a woman. And then you go open the line, I want you to talk to me. You think, say, after you sit down there and look about your fingernail, after you sit down there and chat people business about which man I do this to which woman down the road, after you sit down and watch Lifetime Movie Network the whole day, and him come home for him dinner now, and him clot you one box in your face now, you deserve it? You think a man should have box you? Then if a man shouldn't box you now, you can't say, if him box, you know, it's something in him. Because you quite worried, okay, well, where you are doing, you know, for your fingernail, because you have to go and dance, this and this and that and this and you look quite okay. Him come home with that aggression in him. That him not seeing him should attack to you now. One box. And I said, Lord Jesus Christ, this and that and that. And how that go? Me not think a woman should have get box. So why if a woman shouldn't get box, why a picnic get leak? It's aggression, you know. It's aggression you talk about, you know. It's abuse. If you abuse a woman because you don't get where you want from the woman, why you should abuse a picnic because you don't get the picnic to do where you want the picnic to do? Why you don't use punishment that is not aggression? So you see, say, in this case, I know what we see going on, is a woman need some serious counseling, you know. But you see the counseling what she need now, the environment should have to take part in it. It should have to be an environment because living in that environment, they create that conditions, you know. And the society, they don't tell you already. See, I'm blind here and there. But now they might tell you when you see must talk. But now them tell don't spoil the child and spare the rod. Don't spare the rod and spoil the child. So now we have to go rethink that now, you know. We have to rethink it because you know. You see that machete woman there, you see all me and look and me one left, she go chop her one at a time, you know. Me I said, no. And when she turn out, you know, whoop. Me I said, hey, that woman must see that sell coconut.
She a pearl.
No, she serious, right? I mean, for make the flat part of that machete, they leak them, all the dark, hey. The dog are the only one who intervening at the thing, you know. Only the dog, me say the dog should have get a prize. Because you see all the man who had video, him should have got prison, you know. Him should have got prison. You know why? Because him is accessory to abuse to child. And him stand up there video this thing. And nobody not talk about him. But the dog, oh my God, man. When I see the dog run between the two of them, and I say, yes, dog. She just, boy, I slap the dog. God, this is the stepping rate. Oh, see, them guys are stepping rate, a cutting edge. Cutting edge. What?